Valley Bank and Beloit, member FDIC. You work hard around home, around your family, at your job, and you deserve some perks. Benefits.
Jump right into our starting lineups. Number 5, a 6-foot freshman Gavin Tallheim for Northern Valley. A 5'10 sophomore, number 1, Devin Jensen for the Red Devils. Kenton Tallheim is a 6'1" junior for Northern Valley, wears number 11. For the Red Devils, a 5'9 senior, number 3, Teague Morford. Northern Valley will counter with a 6-foot junior, number 24, Jeremiah Hanson. The 6'5" senior, number 25, Brett Adelman. A 6'3 senior for Northern Valley, number 32, Foster Brands. A 6'4 freshman, number 33, Tyler Osmeyer for the Red Devils. And for Northern Valley, a 6'3 junior, number 33, Drew Skimper. And for the Red Devils, a 6-foot senior, number 45, Gavin Seller. Seller rounds out the starting lineup for head coach Brad Weiss, and assisted by Matt Osmeyer. Huskies are head coached by Kevin Sides, assisted by Glenn Brands. And we haven't mentioned him all year, so we're going to mention him now. Manager Brody Preston. Don't want people to forget that a starter is not out there for Northern Valley because he tore an ACL.
Yeah, he had meniscus surgery or something. It might have been the ACL, but had that injury before the season kicked off, and has to watch from the sidelines. But another player that would be super helpful with the depth of the boys' squad.
Osmeyer goes high for that rebound, but the first shot for Gavin was short. One of the things I said here before this one started here, Aim, size is definitely what Oberlin has.
Yeah, they show it off right there. Missed that one, but here comes crashing in to get the board. Misses on the second chance opportunity.
Step into a passing lane for Jensen, and he's got himself a steal.
Morford mans the point for the Red Devils.
Go back out high. This is the big man Adelman. Likes to play outside and inside. Turnaround for Osmeyer, the freshman, over the top. No good. Skimper cleans it up. He averages 8 rebounds a game. Picks one there. Into the corner for Hanson. They'll go inside for Brands. Back outside. Drew in the Drew zone.
That's right where Skimper needs to get going. This is a game where Foster Brands is going to have to do a lot of the dirty work down low. And when those big boys that we were just talking about crash down on him, he kicks it back out to Drew Skimper or one of those good shooters of the Northern Valley Huskies outside.
Turnover here leads to a run out for Northern Valley. They'll get it out to Hanson. He'll go inside to Brands. Goes up and through. Adelman has scored. Full court man-to-man pressure here by the Huskies. They lead 4-0. Minute and a half in. Adelman picks it up, goes all the way out for Morford. Right-hand dribble, goes around the high ball screen, looking for Osmeyer, but he's covered up by Skimper. Adelman has it ripped by Kenton Tallheim out in front of everybody. Will just lay it up with the left hand and score it. Nice to see that Northern Valley continued their hot pace after their big victory over Greeley County earlier. Yeah. Gavin with a steal. Kenton, dipsy-do, spin around, no good. Gavin will clean it up for Kenton.
That Greeley County game was an effort that took every single person that touched the floor that night. A well-deserved win over the number 1 seeded team in the state at the time. Brands is going to pick up his first foul, trying to steal the ball away from Adelman at half court.
Northern Valley denying the pass in.
Davin Jensen working against Jeremiah Hanson. Speed on speed right now. He drags that back foot enough that the official on the far side calls him for the travel.
Sub was coming, and then the coach pulled him back. Oh, I haven't even hit the right button yet, have I? You people at home are going, what's the score? There it is.
There we go. 8-0.
Brands tries to drop it for Skimper. We're all tied up. The possession arrow belongs to the Red Devils.
I don't hate the look trying to play with the posts down low like that. It's just Osmeyer was ready for it. Sitting on Drew Skimper's hip.
Screen
Huge
at the
screen
top.
there, more like a block in football.
It's got to be a foul on one of the two players with that kind of a collision.
Well, they don't let you do that. They don't let you do crackbacks in football.
It's 15 yards for that one in football, but it could have gone against. It could have gone against Tallheim. I had no problem with that.
Yeah. That one wasn't going against Tallheim.
You got to have a whistle.
He got bodied.
Two teams like this, it could be very physical, very fast. Stays here with Northern Valley as that ball is tipped out by Adelman. Into the corner goes Kenton Tallheim, dribbles out, tries to no-look to Skimper, and that ball will go out of bounds. It will be Oberlin's ball. End of the game, number 40.
This is Coprich, Jarrett Coprich.
I was looking for my pronunciation, and I couldn't find it. That's
More
right.
size into the game.
Gavin Tallheim with his third steal of the night already early. Nobody picked him up. He should have kept going. Free throw line jump shot for Brands, and he scores it.
Smooth shot from Foster Brands, pulling up at that 15-foot range and dropping it in.
Cattleman up top. He'll try and sky the ball up, and somehow it drops into Jensen's hands. Now over to Morford. Morford off the right dribble, goes inside, tries to go to Osmeyer, the freshman. Turns over the shoulder, and
Just
Skimper
gets blocked.
denies it. Skimper now swinging around. Gavin's going to be open, but to the rim. How did he not get called for the travel there? I don't know, but it'll be Northern Valley's basketball.
Must not have been able to see in there past all the defenders, but yeah.
And there's been one whistle so far here in this game. And finally, we get our second.
David Jensen going into the back of Brands on that one. So it'll be Huskies ball underneath.
They'll go zone on this defense. Get it to Gavin in the corner. Bounce pass into Brands. Elbow jump shot short, no good. Kenton's got an offensive rebound. Back to Hanson's wide open three. No good. Skimper with an offensive rebound. He missed it. Gavin gets another one, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
This is going to go against Bryant Adelman. Trying to tear that rebound away from Tallheim.
Three substitutions coming into the game here for Northern Valley. Kai Cox, the 6-foot senior. Gabe Rudd, the 6'2 junior. And Brian Bencomo, the 5'10 senior. They give Brian 5'11.
No.
That's what
I'm
they did.
5'11".
That's what I'm saying.
That was generous. I feel like Coach Vezinen was always shaving it off instead of giving it to us.
Sides might be the other way. Who knows?
Maybe I was just short, too.
Adelman.
Salty about it. Trying to get the ball into Corporich, but Gavin Tallheim doing everything he can to stop the lob pass from going in there, but it's going to stay with Oberlin underneath. Huskies with the 10-0 lead right now.
Adelman's baseline jumper finds the bottom of the net, gets him on the board.
Good shot from the big man.
Into the corner, Bencomo hesitates and called for a travel.
Yeah. Pressure on from the Huskies.
Osmeyer across the
Broken
court
easily.
to Coprich. 3-point. No, I thought Jensen was going to fire it. Morford will fire it. Bottoms! cut this lead in half. Northern Valley once led 10-0. Now it's 5-10. Kai Cox at the high post. Has it knocked out of his hands twice. Gets picked up by Hanson. Bencomo. Smothered in that zone. The length of Oberlin is something you have to contend with. Inside to Gabe Rudd. Turns, fires. No. Kai with an offensive rebound. He has it blocked. Brian Bencomo. Maybe he is 5'11". Picks it up and puts the offensive board in.
I'm still going with no.
And now Bencomo's
Showing
got
off
a
the
steal.
Speed. Hustling back, tipping the ball away, giving it back to the Dogs.
Hanson, high post, goes through Cox's hands.
Ooh. Osmeyer with the very last part of his shoe that could be on the ground and not get the travel call, keeps it down. Timeout here from Coach Weiss.
After the timeout from Coach Weiss, his team to play it in across the gymnasium with Adelman. Gets the ball to Jaden Capuzzo now into the game. He's closely guarded by Hanson. He's got to watch himself. Hanson's quick. Gavin with a fourth steal in this first quarter.
Capuzzo tips it away. He was a steal machine in the JV game with those long arms and that speed of his.
Open in the corner. Kenton Tallheim hadn't fired one yet. He put that one up from three. Northern Valley got a rebound. They'll go inside to Brands here. Bully ball, and he'll get a foul. He'll go to the line. This one going to go against Adelman.
All Adelman could do there after getting back down by Brands, like you said, perfect definition for it is bully ball. You're either going to get rewarded with the foul, or they're going to get out of your way and you're going to get the easy basket.
Yep. Brands has perfected that move over the last couple seasons here for Northern Valley.
Yeah, it's where he shines, is doing the heavy lifting and the dirty work inside.
You don't have to watch too much tape to see it.
Physical player on the basketball court and the football field. It's good to see him grow and build into that kind of that force for the Huskies.
Osmeyer flips it over. Here's Capozzo. Morford inside to Osmeyer again. Skimper's got him. Skimper plays good defense, but even a better shot opportunity for the young man for Oberlin. Just a freshman. Big kid, the biggest kid on the floor. Hanson going baseline. Floater up and good. Nice touch.
Yeah, and that's a mismatch right there, Hanson versus Seller. It's hard for anyone to match the speed of Hanson on the dribble. Tough ask for anyone.
Osmeyer with it now. Goes back to the senior guard. They'll go back inside to Osmeyer. Turns over that left shoulder and scores again.
Second trip down.
Love to see that. Brands open in the corner. No good. Gavin, what?
Jump ball.
You know, simultaneously held possession.
Yeah. Possession arrow points to the Huskies. It'll be their ball underneath. So they'll run their version of stack against this zone.
Gavin open for three. Bang!
Buries it. The end of that Greeley County game, we saw Gavin Tallheim come alive in a way he hadn't for a couple games, at least on the offensive side for the Huskies. Big shots from the freshman.
Osmeyer missed this one, but he cleans it up.
He is eating them up inside right now. 3 trips down, 3 scores inside for Osmeyer.
Northern Valley finds a Gavin. Can he hit 4 in a row? He does! 4 3-pointers in a row for Gavin Tallheim. 2 to end the Greeley County game. 2 to begin this one. Second quarter. Capuzzo. Kopich. Monford. Seller. Not Monford, is it?
Morford.
Morford. And Osmeyer for Oberlin.
Corporate with a nice shot there, but put a little too much mustard on it. Tallheim's dribble gets away from him. He's going to get called for the carry.
Northern Valley looks like this. Tallheim, Skimper, Brands, and Hanson. Steal here as Tallheim got it, and Hanson cleaned it up. Find Gavin. He's kind of hot.
Yeah, and he's wide open.
Yeah.
So they're not going to get out on him.
Hanson will fire his three.
Nothing.
Haven't seen that in a while. Somebody needs to check the door.
Yeah, usually we say nothing but net, but nothing.
Shut a window, find a door, something like that. He couldn't have missed it that bad, could he, Matt?
They break the press in the middle here with the big man, Osmeyer. They find him. Oh, and it gets tipped away.
Hanson with another steal, and here comes Northern Valley. Inside to Brandt. Spins over the right shoulder. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Brands rolls that one in off the front iron. His second one does the exact same. Bencomo hit to the checkout counter. Man, you get more service.
Check-in counter.
You get more service at the check-in counter here than the checkout counter at Walmart these days.
Yeah, they don't really let you do the whole self-serve going to a basketball, do they?
Oh, I don't understand.
Basketball game.
You know.
They find Osmeyer there on the high post, but he misses his jumper. Huskies in transition again.
Skimper, trailer, three, rattles, no good.
Seller with the board.
They'll slow it down here and reset against the Northern Valley man-to-man. Capuzzo out top. His jump shot away here, no good. Long rebound, he gets it back.
Oh, and a block inside. It's going to go against Hanson. Working against those big brutes of Oberlin. Man, they've got a lot of size.
They've got a lot of size. Coach Sides going,
Letting him know what he thinks about it.
calmly, nicely.
Yeah. This time.
Backdoor.
Really good
Smothered
find. Meta. Even
by
better
Tallheim.
defensive play.
Up on the glass, no good. Northern Valley cannot clear that one because the big man got his hands on it. But what a defensive play by Kenton. He got beat, number one.
It was a great find. I thought it was an easy bucket, but Kenton with the recovery that you can only do with the athleticism to do it.
Inside, outside, Jensen's three on the way. Bang!
David Jensen.
Jensen needs some of them to fall, and Oberlin needs some of them to fall if they want to stay close to Northern Valley here. And a steal, and they've got numbers. Floater in the middle of the lane is up, no good.
Really tough shot, but it's going to stay here as it couldn't get reeled in by Tallheim. He hits it out of bounds into the cheerleaders.
That's a foul, too. They find an easy bucket for Adelman. Just a 9-point game. Into the corner for Bencomo. They lob it up for Brands. Underneath, he'll go up and score.
Go back to the well every time. They haven't yet to stop that play.
Brands could end with 40 tonight. They have yet to be able to stop him from down low.
Jensen left it alone in the corner.
Out high to Adelman. Three's on its way. Does not find the bottom. Bencomo tracks it down. Great outlet to Hanson. 2-on-1. Over to Tallheim with the left hand. He'll score it. Great hustle, rebound, and then quick outlet for Ben Como there.
Yeah, really good execution of the fast break there and good sharing of the rock to lead to the bucket.
Adelman into the corner. Jensen's three on the way. Just made one from there. Make it two in a row.
He's getting hot from the corner. You don't want to leave him open there.
Tallheim, Kenton's three, bada.
Answers with one of his own.
Ben Como almost comes away with one.
We'll see if Jensen can hit his third.
Adelman.
He's left open if they can find him. Adelman's going to lose his footing there. Oh, they call a block. He stepped on the foot of the Husky defender. Inbound play here from Adelman, trying to find somewhere to go with it. He's got to do something with it quick. He gets poked out of bounds as they tried to find Seller on the opposite block.
Yeah, Adelman will play it in again.
Three seconds goes against Seller there.
They didn't even have the ball in for 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Ready? Oh, Clint, here we go. Steal almost by Jensen. Now into the corner it goes.
Brands takes it himself, splits the entire defense for the bucket.
Told you could go for
Good
40.
display by Brands on that. Putting the ball on the ground and showing off the athleticism himself. Up to Adelman. Feeds it down to Corpridge. He does a nice little dip-de-doo move underneath the defenders.
He does the dipsy-doo, and the Northern Valley players jump around like a bunch of sparrows.
Yep.
Kai, back to Kenton. His three on the way. Flat, no good. Adelman clears the rebound. Give and go. Senior guard back to Seller at the top of the key. He'll set another high ball screen. Jensen hit 2 threes, feeling a little more confident. Bencomo cut him off. They get it back. He'll fire another one from that area. Rattles, no good. Seller gets a rebound.
Good
Kai
block
Cox
by Kai
with a block.
Cox. And Rudd gets the ball but steps on the line. A gift for the Red Devils.
No way. Gonna crank it up to 11.
Crank it up to 11.
Trying to get the ball into Osmeyer, and they do. He'll dribble out to the three-point line. Quickly. Nice defensive play there by Northern Valley, and another good outlet by Bencomo is going to lead to a run out by Northern Valley.
So the foul's going to go against Teague Morford. Tallheim goes to the line to shoot, buries the first.
Kenton, normally a very good free throw shooter, leads the team in free throw percentage. Knocks them both down and extends Northern Valley's lead to 15. Teague crosses over half court. And Gabe Rudd thought he had dunk written all over that,
Yeah,
didn't he?
he would have tried too. This one goes through Rudd's hands. Back to David Jensen. Trying to get it into Osmeyer. Jensen in the corner. He'll drive baseline. Pretty deep shot there, but he tries it anyway. And we have a jump ball. Rudd ties it up with Seller.
I like how Coach Sides is getting some other minutes in there. He's by some of the supporting cast here for Northern Valley, knowing that at any time they're going to be called upon in a big game to make some big plays.
Yeah, and in the last couple of games, they haven't had the luxury of being able to put them in. Bencomo missed that first game back after break. Rudd still trying to shake off that rust a little bit. And Cox is, of course, always in and out, but it seems like he's putting in really good minutes tonight. The travel here by Morford on the corner.
Northern Valley Skimper to check back in for Brands. And Gavin Tallheim's going to come in for Kenton Tallheim.
Huskies up by 15 with 1:25 left before the half.
Gavin tracks it down, goes to Skimper. His three over the big man is no good. Tough to shoot it over Osmeyer.
Real tough shot. Morford on the wing. Feeds it inside to the big man, Osmeyer. Tries to back down Skimper. He does, but when he was trying to find Seller on the opposite block, he threw it out of bounds.
1 minute remaining in this first half of action. Gavin, make it 5 for his last 5 attempts.
When you're hot, I guess.
It's time to get that boy the ball. Got 3 here in this half. And make it 6 steals, too. Bounce pass does not get through, then it gets through, then it stays here with Northern Valley.
Really long pass there, trying to find Cox on the backside block.
Bencomo left open. Skimper will fire the 3 and touch nothing but net.
Man, this team is deadly when they get hot from outside.
Just like that, it was a 15-point game. That's a 21-point game, and man, it just feels even bigger than that. Come on. 11 seconds to go. Let Gavin go over a ball screen and shoot the ball, huh? He's calling for it here. What do you mean no foul? Foul is the good thing here.
So Jensen, foul Skimper.
Kai
Gotta shoot that. Doesn't
will
get
not
it off.
get it off, and that will be halftime score 42-21. We'll be back with these messages from our sponsors here at OpenSpacesSports.com. Kind of got caught right here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Second half of basketball underway.
Thank you, buddy.
The Red Devils take the ball first. Down 21. They're going to have to get to work.
Adelman, Morford, Seller, Osmeyer, Jensen. Northern Valley, Tallheim, Hanson, Brand, Skimper. Inside they go to Osmeyer, and a foul on the ground.
It'll go against Brands, but it was before the action of shooting occurred. As Osmeyer was doing a good job backing him down.
Easy pass in here for Soler, but he doesn't go up.
Double dribble from Adelman. Gives the ball back to the Huskies. They'll get their first try on offense of the second half.
Gavin at the top of the key.
Don't leave him open.
He is nice dime here to his brother. Back cut by Kitten will add to the total there for Northern Valley here starting in the second half.
That's the power right there of getting hot on offense. They have to respect you as a shooter, and it brings the entire defense off of everyone else, creating opportunities like we just saw.
Osmeyer spin over that right shoulder, dives in, turns around, no good.
Thought he was going to get the bounce.
Hanson.
Got a pretty smooth turnaround jumper.
High ball screen from Brands. Now back to Skimper at the top. Gavin. Staying patient with it, not forcing anything. Kenton. Pump fake, now back to Skimper. All the way to the rim. Left-handed by Jeremiah. You know what? I'm about ready to start calling him Cotton.
Why?
Because it's soft, and he's got this nice touch, the feel of cotton, man. He's got it all right now. It's all rolling.
Rolling.
For Cotton Hansen.
And there he does it again.
Nice.
On transition, he's got the speed to get out. The Huskies aren't messing around coming out of the halftime break.
Adelman with it now.
Teague Morford goes back to Adelman. He'll shoot the jumper. Can't connect on that one.
Hansen with a rebound, and Northern Valley's off to the races again. Brands open, left it short, but Skimper cleaned it up, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Was not a lot of fouls in that first half, so I'm surprised that this is Adelman's third. Probably the only person out here with foul trouble. So he'll have to be careful. But he's not coming out.
Skimper's second one goes down. Morford around a high ball screen. I keep screwing it up, don't I?
No, that's right.
Now Adelman goes inside, trying to get a matchup change here as the big man Seller. Gavin going for his seventh steal, but he does get it. It goes off of the other team. That's 7 on the night for Gavin. Watch out, he might kid around and get a triple-double.
You got to have the clamps on the ball if you're going to turn and face Tallheim with those quick hands.
Trying to work through the zone was Northern Valley, and they gave it back.
Yeah, trying to find Brands in that low post. Just too many bodies to try to go through. Osmeyer puts his shoulder down, tries to go through Brands, but he does a good job holding his own. Back to Adelman on the wing, working against Skimper. They get one past Brands down low, but Osmeyer can't connect on it. Huskies got numbers.
Great patience for the score. He could have done a tough pass. He could have done an easy pass, and then he found an easy pass into Brands.
That's right.
And that's what Coach Sides has been asking of Kenton. You know, make the simple play. We're a skilled enough ball team that we can make those into points. We don't have to make the hard play. Inside, they'll go to Osmeyer. Stripped out of there by Skimper.
Osmeyer with good hustle, getting it back for his team.
Skimper.
He looks tired.
That Sides couldn't contain himself. He finally got up and yelled at the official.
Yeah, he wanted to travel there as Osmeyer came
smiled.
sliding across the floor a little bit. But it was really good hustle by Osmeyer. Another foul is going to go against Brands behind Osmeyer. So they're just battling inside right now, the 6'3 Husky versus the 6'4 Red Devil.
And Brands will go to the bench with 4.
I didn't know he had 4, so I was wrong. There are 2 people in the game with foul trouble.
Adelman and Brands. Both of them on the bench.
Yep, just both sat down.
Osmeyer free throw line jump shot is good. Nice smooth shot. A lot of potential in that big old body.
Yeah, just a freshman. There's good things to come from him. Something to look forward to for you Red Devil fans.
Drew with a man's rebound and stick back. Lob inside, stolen by Rudd.
Trying to connect with Corporich on that block. We're not on the same sheet of music with it, though.
And
be
a
said on the other
turnover.
side, too, is tried to feed it in to Skimper, but they were not going to get that in.
Oh, this third quarter's going quick. Lob inside, Rudd over the top.
Yeah, he's going to get called for the foul as he knocked into Osmeyer. Rudd's first. Bencomo comes into the game for the Huskies. Rudd will come out, play a little bit more of a small ball type feel.
Coach Sides wanted to talk to him about how to play in that help defensive position on that lob.
Yeah. Well, the hard thing to say to a player like Rudd is you don't necessarily have to jump like that, and that's rough. So the Huskies get the ball. Rudd's back into the game already. Trying to get it inside to him. Can't get it past Morford.
Skip pass to Kenton. His three's no good. Hanson skies over everybody for the rebound. Back to Bencomo. Has to save it.
Does save it just in time.
Drew zone is not open on that one. Rudd with a big hustle rebound. Hanson, beautiful over the head save back to Bencomo. Brian Bencomo full of energy here tonight so far. They'll lob it in for Rudd underneath. He'll kiss it in and score.
Yeah, it's good to see it pay off after the hard work from everyone, honestly, to keep that drive alive on that end of the court. 2 saves.
At 866-312-2257.
Coming out of the timeout, Northern Valley goes zone for the first time here tonight. Adelman's baseline jumper no good. Rudd comes away with it. Now Northern Valley will push with Tallheim. Into the corner, Bencomo. Sweet step to the rim and puts it in.
He's a slasher, man. If you give him the room to put the ball on the floor and run, he's quick enough that he can make a move on just about anybody.
Cross court, open shot here for the
I think
Oberlin.
Skimper might have got a piece of that one.
Tallheim by himself will dump it for Kai Cox to the right-hand layup and good. Kenton could have put it up himself, but instead was the unselfish play over to Kai.
Minute left in this third quarter. Huskies lead 59-23.
And
Seller keeps
now
the
it's
ball here.
Bencomo again. Puts it up and Olay that ball into the rim.
That's right. Morford trying to find a way to break this 2-3 zone now. Like you said, it's a different look than they've had to deal with this entire game.
Adelman's got it in the corner. Now back out to Jensen. They just don't have much of a rhythm against this zone here.
If they could find Jensen on the wing right there, and Morford hits that mid-range jumper, but
Kenton pull up from NBA range. He's hammered.
got smoked, but they're not going to let him shoot.
Absolutely. I agree. It probably would be.
One more quarter of play. Gavin Tallheim keeps the good times rolling from downtown.
He's
Nails another one.
He's hit his last 6 threes that he's put up.
4 in this game and 2 in the last, but the streak is alive.
Outside to Seller.
Working against Brands with those 4 fouls.
Brands, your ticket to ride might be only just a few moments long.
We'll see how long he wants to play.
Steal by Hanson. Drop for Gavin. He'll lay it up with the right hand and miss the bunny.
Can only hit it from outside the arc, right?
That's right. Back up, Mr. Gavin. And another follow attempt, no whistle. Kenton
Getting hung on.
put a Post-it note on it, boys. And the line change has been made. Northern Valley starters sit. Bencomo, Jason Cox, Gabe Rudd, Owen Hammond, Kai Cox onto the floor for the boys from Northern Valley. The substitutions will go Capuzzo and Ossemeyer in for the Red Devils.
Ball gets stripped away from Hammond. Tries to fight for it back. David Jensen out in front. Gets it and puts it in for 2 points.
Inside they go to Hammond. Back outside to Cox. Pump fake, pull up, jump shot in the middle of the lane. No good. He'll get his own offensive rebound. Spin around. Back to Brendan Como. Ben Como goes in. And finally we get a breakage in play here with a whistle.
I didn't think they were going to call it. It's the right call. I just didn't think they were going to call it.
Lots of red in that column.
Yeah. Ooh.
Anything close?
No. Bencomo's shot is long, but Rudd gets the board, throws it back up, and he gets the bucket. Huskies with the commanding lead.
Going to go back to a man-to-man. They've been playing zone here in the second half a little bit. They go inside. Osmeyer spin over that right shoulder.
Nice drop step from Osmeyer there.
It'll be nice when the big man puts a couple of moves together. It'd be tough to stop inside.
He will be tough to stop. With his size and his athleticism, he's got the quick feet that he could be a really good ball player.
He does a good job of taking everything towards the basket. Bencomo's three-pointer is blocked. And oh my.
Back to Cox, he thought about shooting. Feeds it inside to Rudd. Goes over the top of the defenders, gets hit on the arm, will go to the line to shoot two. Gonna go against Morford. His second.
Rudd's first one's a little short. Greeley?
Mm-hmm.
They got to play him yet?
Yeah. Morford trying to find a place to go with it. Finds Adelman. He'll drive baseline. Oh, it looked like he had Osmeyer, but they couldn't connect on it. Seller with the ball, and it's just a frenzy out there to try to get the rock right now.
Capuzzo, pull up. Now back to Adelman. Dribble baseline. And now flipped up. Back high. Bencomo poked it out of there. Lob inside. They'll go to Seller. Now back to Adelman's jump shot on the baseline. The fadeaway does not go. Jason Cox has it. Looking for his mates up the floor. Finds Bencomo. Yeah, his mates. Hammond in the middle of the lane. No good. Gabe Rudd goes up and ties it up.
Gives the ball back to the Red Devils. Good effort by Rudd. David Jensen into the game again for Oberlin.
Oh, get Kai Cox doing what Kai Cox does.
How does he always get stuck doing that job?
You know what?
He likes it. Look at that smile.
He does.
Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear headbands.
Some wear headbands and knee braces. Don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know. Oddly specific.
Oddly.
If Como tries to take it, he's going to get tied up there. They'll call him for the travel. Jason Cox hit the trailer in stride.
Did
three.
he?
Yeah.
That was from logo deep, wasn't it?
It was maybe a little past that volleyball line.
John L. Spear. Sophomore Caden Lowry's got the ball here with Osmeyer.
That's Jace Osmeyer, number 31. As well into the game, Colton Mathis, number 10. Number 5, Jordan Ruzica.
Oh!
And Capuzzo with a huge block there on the end.
Replay that one, Owen. You thought, am I going to get a shot at maybe throwing one down? And Ames says,
No, I was there.
Oh, you got it. You got him hammered. You missed it. Owen, no good. You might as well fight for it, boys.
Capuzzo wanted no part of that. Refs want to go home.
You think?
Yeah.
Put a postage stamp on this a long time ago. Cox over to Owen Hammond all the way to the rim, and there's the whistle.
This will go against number 31, Jace Osmeyer. Grabbed him on the shoulder as he was going by, but there was nothing else stopping Hammond on the drive.
With the running clock in effect.
Did you see Hammond asking for the ball? Hurry it up.
Well, he called timeout.
What?
I forgot to punch the button. I left it on replay for a long time. I got a text about it.
Have we missed like the last 4 minutes of the game?
I deserved it. No, it wasn't the last 4 minutes, but it could have been the last 2 seconds.
Inbound poked away here. It stays with Oberlin. They try to get the ball into Osmeyer.
It's got a shot, and it won't go.
The putback is there, but it did not